Alright, my garden's been a little slow in progress this year, but there's a row of green onions I started back in January, and I got some lettuce planted down on the far end, and some brassicas, which are, I got 4 broccoli plants and 4 Brussels sprout plants growing there, with some parsley down on the end, Italian flatleaf parsley, and some dill down there. Usually I grow a whole row of everything, but this year I wanted this winter stuff in, and I didn't have a whole lot to do. My onions, they were 10-15 onions. I guess they drowned it out. I planted them just a little bit too early. But I want to show you my cucumbers. That's my cucumber trellis right there. If I had it to do again, and I may move it next year, move it up higher, I would put the trellis about 1.5 feet higher. That would let me get in closer with my tiller and let me get up underneath it with my hoe. Okay, I see a weed growing there. There's a bunch of weeds growing there, but it's early in the season. I want to show you, it is March, the first weekend in March, and I've already got cucumbers up. I just had to replant some of my okra. They got bit back by the frost. But these cucumbers, that's what I'm here to make this video on. Now, I'll take, and that was flat. That was flat. I have to cut my rows out because it rains so much. You see, I got some standing water down there. It rains so much during this time of year. The garden will drown out fast. I got drainage right here, and that hopefully that'll drain the water off the garden, a major part of it. But still, you got rainwater that goes in there. I just drained 1.25 inches of rain out of that rain gauge, and that was this week's rain. But see how I got those planted? I planted those 3 weeks ago, the day after Valentine's, and I planted them about 12 inches apart. I suggest when you plant them, take and cut you a trench right down along the side there, about 1 foot away from your trellis. See, I got 2 rows. I got a row on this side and a row on that side, but it's actually 1 row. The row is wide, 1 row on each side of the trellis. Okay, and if you just take and sow your seeds, I use regular straight 8 cucumber seeds. They come from the feed store, about $2 worth to plant this whole thing. I bought $5 worth the year before last, and I used them year before last year and this year. They're good. They're inoculated. They're ready to go. When you put them in the ground, they're going to grow. See, they come up, pretty much come up everywhere. I had to go in there and replant a few on the other side, but that's how you do it. I mean, that's cucumber trellis. It's about 60 feet long. Those posts are about 10 feet apart, and that's just regular hog wire. And there ain't nothing fancy to it. You don't have to do nothing. They will find that trellis. If they start growing out toward the middle of your row, take and just turn it back and turn it toward that trellis. It'll grow to it, and it'll grow up. Don't worry about it. They'll grow up there and they'll be bushy. This one right here, I'd pick a 5-gallon bucket full of cucumbers off of it every other day during the season. It takes about March, well, about mid-April, and I'll be picking a 5-gallon bucket of cucumbers off of it every year. I'm gonna put me another one down there on the other end of the property, just like it, and I'm gonna use it for cucumbers to sell, pickles to sell, excuse me. So look for Grandpa Mac's Pickles online, and like us on Facebook. You'll enjoy our pickles. They're some of the finest made. Thank you.